Going on to you, Pisces. So you have the Temperance, the Moon, the Strength, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, King of Swords, the Devil, and the Emperor. So for you, Pisces, I'll say that as far as dating is concerned, this is very profound, because as far as dating is concerned, it's really challenged a lot of the things, a lot of your own value, what it is that you once thought, what it is that, you know, your perception of how people interact with each other. And that, you know, dating has really taught you something about how people perceive each other. Dating has really taught you that a lot of times people are more interested in playing games, because the Temperance is not just about using your knowledge, which you have to do. You have to use your knowledge in order for you to be able to navigate getting to know other people, right? So that you don't get caught up in the trick bag, right? People try to set you up to be a puppet. But at the same time, it's also about what it is that you hold near and dear. That's what Temperance represents. It represents your own core values. And the Moon and the Strength now represent. So as a result of this, the Moon is about introspection, right? It's about looking at self inwardly, trying to review your own actions and your own words, and trying to make sure if what it is that you've done so far is really worth it, or if it's basically nonsense. And then you have the Strength, which represents the ego. So it literally represents the real you internally battling it out with the fake you, the ego. And because a lot of you Pisces right now are trying to figure out, was all of this stuff worth it? What did you learn? What are you learning even though you're dating? And the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles represents, again, that internal fight, but this is more so outwardly this time. It's more so about how it seems like you're the one that's doing all the work, while at the same time, other people are just waiting for you to do all of the work, which is a dub, because they're not really doing any kind of work. They're really waiting on you to put in all the work, do absolutely nothing, or as little as they possibly can, but yet they want the most reward out of it. Because what they're trying to do, what their rendition of is doing, is that they're trying to use timing, which is to make an action and then wait and see for an opportunity and then strike. But they're doing it wrong, because they're using you as a scapegoat, right? To be able to do the things that you want, so that they can then get everything that they want from you without them having to do too much. And all it is that they have to do is just say they like you or they love you every now and again. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is about how a lot of you Pisces have gone through this real big change, this transformation, this huge transformation. A lot of you Pisces are not the same way that you used to be 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago. You're not, right? A lot of us change a lot. You know, the most consistent thing in the world or the universe is change. So a lot of the times you can tell if somebody, one of the ways you can tell if somebody is really spiritual or not is how much they change. I'm going through a change myself where I don't really want anybody, stay to myself, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom, do what I do and do what I do. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So the Wheel of Fortune represents you Pisces changing as well. The Four of Swords, and certain things about you, certain traits about you had to be let go of. One of the things that a lot of you Pisces learn to let go of is allowing people to say and do whatever they want with you, to you, as a pawn. A lot of you Pisces learn to stop allowing yourselves to be that. Because what do you do with pawns? You sacrifice pawns. You let pawns get caught up in whatever, because they put themselves out there like that, you know. And then you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is about, now you're different. Now you understand where it is that you are. You understand a little bit more of yourself, and you realize that you're not going to find real love that way, volunteering to be sacrificed. People will use you up and treat you like trash if that's what it is that you volunteer. Because there's a difference between being in love and falling in love. Being in love means you want love to be fair, both ways. You give and you get, and grow, and they grow. But falling in love means you allow yourself to be used, you know. And then you have the devil card. Sorry about that. The devil represents, and the way that a lot of you Pisces perceive it, a lot of you are really looking at it from a perspective of no way. Like, there's no way that you Pisces are really in that situation anymore, where a lot of you really allow yourselves to be caught up in a situation like this, where you're tied to somebody else, and for some reason, right, some mystical spiritual reason, the two of you can't seem to separate from one another. You don't understand why. You know, you don't understand why, because it's the trauma bond. It's the idea that because you think that you're getting somewhere with all of the trauma that the person is dishing out. But what they're not telling you is that constitutes the entire relationship. What constitutes the entire relationship is the idea that they're distracting you with the dysfunctional things that they do all the time, due to the fact that that's all the relationship is. You trying to catch up to them, and they never allowing you to catch up, because they're always trying to get you to never, you know what I mean, never be in a functional relationship. So it keeps you chasing after them. And this is why it is that I've said a million times that chasing is a dub. The two of you are supposed to chase after each other. You show this person how much you like them, then they show you how much they like you. If a person is not putting in effort and they just think, oh, whatever, let them get themselves caught up, because they're stuck up on themselves. They get themselves caught up. The Emperor, right? Being the king or queen, I ain't even gonna say it. Being the king of the chessboard, being having your value incalculable. Without you, the game's over. That's why the king is the most powerful piece on the chessboard. Without you, the game is over. Yeah, you can sacrifice the queen. The queen can get caught up, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, boom, when does chess stop? When the king is captured or knocked off of the throne. And this is you, Pisces, right now, being the kings. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Being the kings or queens of your own world. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And the game stops without you. So you're not allowing yourselves to be sacrificed for the sake of other people, and people just coming in and letting you know that, yeah, they like you and all that. Every now and again, they're putting in minimal effort, but then they're telling you that they like you. So if you find value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which it has my Instagram page. Follow me there. The books that I have that are on Amazon, my clothing store, and for private tarot readings, there's my website. Go to the website. It'll tell you it'll show you the services that I have. Scroll down a little bit, how much time you get, how much you spend. Has a buy now button on all three of those choices. The buy now button is clickable, so it will redirect you to PayPal. And then above it, you have my Cashapp cash tag, right? So you know my Cashapp. And then below that, you can send me an email. So you can send me an email at Kareemspiritworks or on the website, before or after, okay? You pay. So thank you. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Emperor. So to clarify the Emperor, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Tower, the Chariot, and last but not least, we have the Ace of Swords, right? So, oh, sorry about that. Only meant to do 4, but forget about it since we already did it. So, oh no, I did it right. I did it right because we're clarifying the Emperor. We can't clarify the Emperor with an Emperor. So to clarify the Emperor, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, which is about staying true to who you Pisces are from now on, and that you realize that the relationships that are Tower, that are meant to go, let them go. Let them be dissolved. The Chariot and the Ace of Swords, and you know, not allowing people, like I said, to use you for whatever they want to use you for.